China has just launched a groundbreaking satellite named Quantum Guardian. This satellite works off of some principle of quantum entanglement to make a communication system that is virtually unbreakable, meaning that no one could ever listen in on the conversation. How awesome would it be to send coded messages that no hacker could ever decrypt? This could alter completely how governments and businesses safeguard their own personal and confidential information. If successful, it might lead to a new era where personal and national security are much stronger and could spark a global race to develop similar technology. In a surprising turn, the US and Russia have agreed to a major climate deal aimed at slashing carbon emissions. This treaty calls for drastic cuts in greenhouse gas emissions, the expansion of renewable energy sources, and the assistance of poorer regions hit by global warming. This agreement is a great stride in the direction of combating worldwide climate change that might cause other big countries to do the same. And that could be huge in the grand scheme of things in terms of how the world approaches the climate issue and the way the international environmental policies go. The Amazon rainforest, often called the lungs of the earth, is facing a troubling spike in deforestation. Illegal logging, as well as the clearing of land for the purpose of farming, are rapidly diminishing vast amounts of this crucial habitat. That kind of rapid deforestation endangers so many species and uproots the lives of the indigenous people. It also accelerates climate change by releasing stored carbon dioxide, and crusades to strengthen environmental laws and to expand conservation financing. Israel and Saudi Arabia have come to a peace agreement that could change the face of Middle Eastern politics forever. This agreement, which is part of the package deal, includes normalization of relations, economic cooperation, and joint security measures. This treaty could bring stability to the region, provide new avenues for trade, and perhaps even set an example for other nations to follow in the pursuit of peace treaties. It might even change the balance of power in regions and alter the course of global politica. South Africa is in the midst of a serious water crisis exacerbated by continued drought and global warming. The government finally has a plan to resolve the crisis with new water infrastructure projects and conservation methods. This plan is supposed to ensure the availability of water and minimize the effect on farming and life in general. That just plays into the larger problem of water management in the face of a changing climate and desperate need for something that works. Canada has a housing market that has skyrocketed to an all-time high. As a result, the government is implementing some cooling policies such as the increase of housing supply and some mortgage regulations. These are all new policies in place to help Canadians afford housing, primarily first-time buyers. But there's also worry that they might stall the market or some such. So definitely something to keep an eye. Japan is doing really well because of its technological strides in robotics, artificial intelligence, and green technology. It is these kinds of innovations that fuel growth and create new economical possibilities. Japan is a prime example of how technology can rejuvenate an economy and how it can be a trendsetter through technology. That places Japan in a very powerful position in the global tech community and could affect foreign tech policies and economic plans. Iran has recently increased its nuclear activities, starting up its uranium enrichment and backing off from the Joint Comprehensive Plan of Action. This has raised alarms internationally. Such moves could rock the Middle East and compromise the work of world diplomats to contain Iran's nuclear aspirations. This poses a great dilemma to international relations and security policies.